everyone. In this video I'm going to show you how to install a one-wire conversion regulator on a Chrysler square-back alternator. Alternator's on my truck right here, so let's get it off and go back in my storage building and get it installed. Alright, we got our alternator back here, and we're going to start off by taking out the brushes right here because we don't want to damage those when we're taking the case apart. And I need another socket. Should be, yes. We're just going to take the whole brush holder assembly and brush out together so we don't lose this insulator that's right here. Alright, there we go. Now we flip it over and get the through bolts out. Alright, there we go. Now we grab it by the stator and lift up. And there we go. Okay, looks like this is going to be a simple install. Thought I was going to need my soldering iron, but I don't actually need it for this one. I needed the soldering iron on the round back dual field that I did in my last video. But if you can see in there, you zoom in, the stator connections are actually bolted on. So that's going to be a real nice install. All I have to do is put an eyelet on the regulator on the lead going to one of these, and that's it. So let's get the regulator out. The regulator is a D7018. You can find these on eBay for about 40 bucks. There is some people that sell them for a lot more than that, but it's no need to spend over $100 on something that you can just pay 40 bucks for. So here's this wire is going to be going to one of the field spades on the back, and this is going to one of the field spades on the back, and it's linked to the this B plus right here, or this big eyelet that goes to the B plus on the back. And then there's the ground, but that's good. That's just going to be attached through right there. So let me go get an eyelet crimped on here, and I will be right back. Alright, I have an eyelet on here, and I've bent the eyelet back because the alternator sits on the vehicle like this, and I want the regulator right here. Get the back in frame right there, and I'm gonna have to run this blue wire in the back. I'm running it through here, and I'm gonna attach it to that stator lead right there where it's actually touching right there. I'm gonna attach it right there. Alright, there we go. That's on there. Now we can put it back together and hook all the wires up. Let's see, it's going to be mounted like that. I've got the black wire right here. Just going to put that underneath right here. at the through bolt, and I'm going to put it in right there. What, I might not be able to put it right there. Yeah, I could put it right there. Trying to look at how this is going to be mounted, because it looks like this is actually going to be hitting the back side of the case right here. So I'm gonna have to look at this for a second and get this figured out. All right, I got it figured out. I had to bend the tab. I had to bend this mounting tab right here out just a little bit, so this rubber bumper right here could rest on right here, and this back side would be flush. All right, there we go. Gonna get some zip ties to hold these wires hold these wires together. No, I'm gonna put this underneath this insulator, not an insulator, underneath this this nut right here. Putting it underneath, so whenever it's removed, you don't have to worry about the wire coming off and messing up. Tell you what, I do want to put this behind it, behind that wire. Alright, there's that. And it looks like... Okay, I'm going to have to twist that around the other way. Alright, going to have this green wire going to this brush, and the other one going to the other one. So let's get the brushes back in. All right, there's that connection. And then that one, and that's it. Now I just need to get some zip ties to tie these together, and that's it. Now to get it reinstalled and make sure it works. All right, the alternator is reinstalled, and I have the not original, but I have the two field wires taped up and not plugged in. And I got my voltmeter set up so I can watch the voltage as soon as I crank it up, make sure everything's charging. So let's crank it up. And it's been a couple of days since I cranked up the truck, so it's not sure if it's going to give me any fits. There we go. It's charging good, charging 14.1. I might actually want to raise that up because this regulator is adjustable. There's a potentiometer on the back side of the regulator. I might try to raise that up a little bit. there it is. The Chrysler squareback one-wire alternator conversion is complete, and it's super easy. No soldering required on this one. There is soldering if you have a roundback dual field. You can check out my last video on that. But if you have a Chrysler squareback and you want to convert it to a one-wire system like this, there's no soldering required, and it is super easy. I got it charging, I got it working. I might actually bump up the voltage a little bit to 14.5 like I did on my charger. But there it is. If you liked the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Before I go, I had to see how this new regulator is working with the headlights and keeping everything bright. So I'm going around checking all the lights. Not all of them, just mainly the headlights, but those definitely look good. No pulsing or anything. Tail light's nice and bright. One thing I haven't checked is the charger. The charger's headlights were bad about pulsing, so I'm about to go fire the charger up because the charger's got the same regulator. So we're about to go crank up the charger. It's not too late, it's almost 10. And let's crank up the charger. I'll make sure the cutouts are closed because I think I may have left them open last time. Okay, cutouts are closed. Headlights on. Slipped a little bit. I'm trying to get the transmission to catch really good. I don't see any pulsing. That's good. That's really good. Low beam. High beam. Yeah, those are nice and bright. There we go. Idle drop down a little bit. Still no pulsing. That's really good. I was having a lot of pulsing before. High beam's on. And just walk around, look at them. The marker lights do work. That one. lights, which I am really loving. Well, that's it. There's the video. There's the one wire conversion on the Chrysler squareback alternator. It's not that hard. It's really easy to do with just simple tools. You don't even need a soldering iron for this one. You can find this regulator on eBay for around $40. So if this is something you wanted to do, I highly recommend it, and you can do it yourself, and it cleans up the firewall a little bit. You can get rid of the regulator on the firewall. I am not getting rid of the regulator on the firewall yet on my Charger and truck, just because I'm wanting to test it out for a little while, make sure I'm not going to have any problems. I'm not anticipating any problems. It's just a backup system. So there it is. If you liked the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.